Psalm 120. A song of degrees. In my distress I cried unto the Lord, and he heard me. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips, and from a deceitful tongue. What shall be doen unto thee? Or what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Sharp arrows of the mighty, with coals of juniper. Woe is me, that I sojourn in Meshech, that I dwell in the tents of Kedar. My soul hath long dwelt with him that hateth peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war.
Psalm 121. A song of degrees. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil, he shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and you and for evermore.
Psalm 122. A song of degrees of Dodd. I was glad when they said unto me, Let verses go into the house of the Lord. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together. Whither the tribes go VP, the tribes of the Lord, unto the testimony of Israel, to do thanks unto the name of the Lord. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of Dodd. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper that love thee. Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy palaces. For my brethren and companions' sakes, I will now say, Peace be within thee. Because of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek thy good.
Psalm 123. A song of degrees. Unto thee lift I up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look into the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden into the hand of her mistress, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our God, till that he have mercy upon verses. How mercy upon verses, O Lord, how mercy upon verses, for we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease, and with the contempt of the proud.
Psalm 124. A song of degrees of Dodd. If it had not been of the Lord who was on our side, no may Israel say. If it had not been of the Lord, who was on our side, when men rose VP against verses, then they had swallowed verses VP quick. When their wrath was kindled against verses, then the waters had overwhelmed verses. The stream had gone o'er our cell. Then the proud waters had gone o'er our cell. Blessed be the Lord, who hath not joined verses as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth.
Psalm 125. A song of degrees. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth for ever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people, from henceforth you and for ever. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are right in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, but peace shall be upon Israel.
Psalm 126. A song of degrees. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, The Lord hath done great things for them. The Lord hath done great things for verses, whereof we are glad. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in eye. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his shows with him.
Psalm 127. A song of degrees for Solomon. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. It is vain for you to rise BP early, to sit BP late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he cheweth his beloved sleep. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate.
Psalm 128. A song of degrees. Blessed is Uri one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine handies, happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful ewen by the sides of thine house. Thy children like olive plants, round about thy table. Behold that thus shall the man be blessed, that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel.
Psalm 129. A song of degrees. Many a time how they afflicted me from my youth, may Israel now say. Many a time how they afflicted me from my youth, yet they have not prevailed against me. The plowers plowed upon my back, they made long their furrows. The Lord is righteous, he hath cut asunder the cords of the wicked. Let them all be confounded and turn back, that hate Zion. Let them be as the grass upon the housetops, which withereth afore it groweth veepy. Wherewith the mower filleth not his hand, nor he that bindeth shews his bosom. Neither do they which go by say, Blessing of the Lord be upon you, we bless you in the name of the Lord.
Psalm 130. A song of degrees. Out of the depths how I cried unto thee, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let thine ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? But there is forgiveness with thee, that thou mayest be feared. I wait for the Lord, my soul doth wait, and in his word do I hope. My soul waiteth for the Lord, more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning. Let Israel hope in the Lord. For with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is plenteous redemption, and he shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities.
Psalm 131. A song of degrees of Dodd. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor mine eyes lofty, neither do I exercise myself in great matters, or in things too high for me. Surely I have begot and quieted myself as a child that is weaned of his mother, myself is ewen as a weaned child. Let Israel hope in the Lord, from henceforth and for ever.